I thought we tried to battle back and just couldn't overcome that start. And the physicality and aggressiveness of Seton Hall was impressive. It's something we hadn't seen, and it's kind of sound like a broken record right now. But when you have a new team and you face unique opponents that you haven't seen like that, it takes some time to adjust. And so, like Chaminade, we hadn't seen a pressing team. It took us a whole half to adjust. We hadn't seen a team with that kind of physicality and aggression. And it took us about 8 minutes to adjust. I think we had 8 or 9 turnovers in the first 8 minutes and finished with 7 in the last 30 minutes, 32 minutes. So we gotta figure out how to make adjustments a little bit quicker and adjust to the game. But part of that's getting experience.
Any questions for Rihards?
Can you talk about what it was like to be here this week? Have you watched this tournament growing up? And if so, what was the experience like to actually be here?
Yeah, I watched it when I came to U.S. I really didn't know about the tournament because I'm from Europe. But, yeah, it was great playing back-to-back, just getting the experience before the end of the regular season tournament, just getting all those days in, just getting all the games, experience. As Coach said, we're a new team, experiencing new situations. So it was a great experience in general.
And how much can 3 games in 3 days like this help you guys going forward?
Just learning from them. It was a short period of time of just playing all those games in a row, and now we have some time to watch film and reflect on them. So I think these 3 games are going to show what we got to work on, and we just got to get better from it.
All right. Anything else for Rihards? Thanks for being here. We'll let you go back to your team.
Thanks, Reed.
Any questions for Coach?
Coach, obviously Arizona State and USC played for the title. You guys were in the semifinals. 3 of the 4 semifinalists, former Pac-12 teams. Talk about what that was kind of like for you this week.
I just tried to soak it all up all week. We got here on Friday night. Got to spend five days here, and just every event, every game, the way the staff treats everybody, the locker rooms, and just the whole process of this tournament was unbelievable to be a part of. To see the Pac-12 teams out there, and I grew up watching this when Bill Walton was announcing, and I know he'd be happy and proud that we got some Pac-12 love up here.
Coach, at the beginning of the tournament, I asked a number of coaches just about, where do you want your team to be on Thursday when you wake up? And, it's a tough week and stuff, but, it's a great learning opportunity. What are the things that you saw that were bright spots, and what are the things you say, okay, over the next week, these are things that we want to continue to get better at?
Yeah, so I felt like the first 3-4 games of the season, we were overthinking, and we weren't ready for the fight because we were we're overthinking, right? And so I am proud starting the second half of the Chaminade game, going through all these games. Like, we're playing looser, we're playing more aggressive, we're playing true to our identity, right? That's how we play offense, that's how we play defense. And so I am proud that we took that step as a team, and obviously we want to get there quicker, but I think that's a huge push for us. At the end of the day, there's 3 games in 3 days. You can learn a lot, you can talk, you can make adjustments, but it's hard to really reflect and really grow from those mistakes. And we're going to have some time now. We have a few days to really soak that in and make sure we make the proper adjustments and get better from those. And I think now we just got to figure out how to play a little bit more disciplined while also playing hard. And then we got to guard the freaking ball. We're giving up way too many drives and way too many paint touches.
Anything else for Coach?
Aloha, Coach. I know as a former small college basketball player as well, some people use that term, it is something to be able to go against a Goliath. And I know, you started this tournament playing the hosts, but just talk about how important that is for the game of basketball in college and just aspiring basketball players who are not going to be able to, first of all, be 6'7" or 6'8" and play, maybe at the highest level as well.
Yeah, I think the thing that makes basketball great and what I've always enjoyed this game is you can make the big time where you are, and I think I've always had that approach, whether it was in college or high school or now that I'm coaching right now. That's something my grandpa was big on, and he's a football coach that started off at Wallace, Idaho, in a tiny little high school, and ended up being a head coach in the CFL. And my uncle as well, he was a head coach at Oregon State, Nebraska, the San Diego Chargers. But they always talk about their early days, whether it was Linfield College or some of those small high schools where they were able to grow and learn, and some of their best experiences. And so this game means a lot. It's not about the lights and all that. It's about going and attacking it the right way. And I just think our team continues to approach it that way.